Parker here, Parker's Pro Tips. How to download your Google searches and put them in a SQL Server database. Let's do it. Go to Google, search, download Google searches. Go here. Alright, and you'll create an archive of your data. So download your data, and then you have an option to download all the data in Google. We just want searches. Okay, next, create archive, and it'll take a few minutes to create depending on how much data you selected. Okay, once it's ready, you can download. Okay. Here you go. And it's a zip file, and you'll want to unzip it. Okay, come here, and here you'll see that it's in JSON files. So it's going to take a little bit of massaging to get this into SQL Server, but I've already written the code for you. So open up your SQL Server, new query, and I've already created a database called Google Searches. So you'll make a database for that, and then I created some tables, one table called search, and this table has ID, timestamp, and then the query text, because that's basically all the search is, the query and a timestamp. So let me open my file. So here's the code for loading all your data into SQL Server. What I've done is I've created a temp table, and we're going to load each and every JSON file into the temp table, and then from there we'll load it into the real table. Okay, so here is basically the SQL code that you will need to load the JSON data into a table. So what you want to do is copy this, it's in the description, copy this, put it into your query window, and make sure you're using Google searches or your own database. And what you want to do is replace this with your JSON file, the link to your JSON file. So to do that, you go to searches and hold down Shift and then right click, and then you'll go copy as path. Okay, and that'll get the entire path to that file. And go back to SQL Server and paste. Okay, and you'll want to do that for each and every one. So a quick way to do that is just select all, Shift, right click, copy as path, come here and paste, and then you've got each and every one of your file paths. And then just take that, so copy and paste this thing over and over like that, and then copy and replace the file paths into each and every one, because you want to do it for each file, each JSON file. So I've already done that here, you can see. Oh, and make sure you take out the quotes, no quotes. Okay. So there's a lot of files, do it for each file. And then the final statement will be to insert into the real search database. And this will massage the data because you need to change the timestamps from a Unix time thing into into a date time. So I've already written the code that does that here. All right. And then you'll insert into search from your temp search. Okay. So let's run it. Let me delete the old ones first. And then select all of this. And run, F5. Take a little while to run. All right, and each one of these is the separate JSON file. So, that one had 961 rows inserted. Okay. And then, see if it worked. Let's select all from search. Woohoo! Okay, yeah. All right, and there you go. You see the timestamp and then the query text. And the total is 27,694 queries. That's a lot of searching. Just scroll through them. Wow. Yep. All right, they go all the way back to, they're not in any order. Let me order them. Order by timestamp ascending. All right, very first search, gift creator, peak diseases, all this random stuff. Okay. So once you have all your searches into the database, into the table, you can run some queries on it. So the first one is, we want to see how many total searches did we execute of all time. Here's the code for that, and we can see 27,694. That's a lot of searches. Nearly 30,000 searches into Google. Another one is how many average searches per day. Here's the code for that. We have about 13 searches per day. And then how many average searches per day on days searched. Here it is. 18 searches. So every day that I searched on Google, I searched an average of 18 searches a day. We can see what day had the most searches. And this orders the searches, orders them. So on this day, June 7th of 2015, I searched 115 search terms. And then you can see the descending times searched. So yeah, all the way down. Some were just one a day. 20. Wonder what I searched on that day. Just a single search term. Anyway, I could write a query to find that out, but do that later. And then if you want to search for specific search terms, and you can see the entire search, the query text, and the date from, let's say, days like SQL. Keep the and you can see all the searches where I put in SQL. Okay. And the most searched word. This one is really interesting. Let's take a look. Takes a while to run. And here you go. The most searched word that I use is the. Total of 1,583 times. And then the most used word that's not a filler word is SQL, 704 times. So, and you can just, scroll through all of that. There you have it. How to put your searches into a SQL database and a few interesting queries you can run off of that data. That's all for now. Bye-bye.